Greetings fellow gaming fans, this is Small Archangel. Welcome to this episode of Tacoma, and we have just finished in botany and medical. Our data tablet is complete, so we will take that and head off to the next area, which I'm sure will be informed of what it is by our employers. There they are. Okay, here we go. Let's have our marching orders from Ventura's Technologies. Subcontractor Ferrier, proceed immediately to the engineering module. Okay, once AI data is transferred from all modules, you must also secure and return the AI's physical processing medium. Right, the latter requirement is the highest priority, the physical processing medium. I have no idea what that even is, but there you go. That's what we have to do. Okay, so the story so far, basically we've been in here, botany and medical, and we've been following the storyline. So we've got the crew are attempting to escape from here by modifying in the engineering place, which is where we're going now, the engineering module. They are attempting to modify a supply module, a supply vessel, so that they could all escape whilst in cryo. A couple of the crew are already in cryo, and the others are working on this vessel. So cryogenics, yes, some must be in cryo, but we're not allowed in there yet. Engineering, this is where we need to go. So let's head in this basic. Oh good lord, it's actually quite difficult to control yourself when there's zero gravity. Here we go. Let's give this a go. So Natalie and Roberta are the ones whose responsibility it is to deal with these matters, and it was them who came in this direction. Evie and Clive are in cryo already, and I'm not sure about the medic. Obviously has a responsibility of checking for the suitability of candidates for cryo, and we found out in the last episode that Natalie is, what was it, like quite a high percentage chance of her dying, you know, without not being able to come out of cryogenic freezing alive. So not a good outcome for her and Roberta, who would probably miss her quite a lot. Okay, so first of all, let's deal with this. Attach device. And commence upload. Let's see if there's any pithy little messages. Almost there, be careful with that Odin brain. It has more mental processing power than Luxembourg. Everyone keeps telling me stuff about Odin. I find him, don't drop it. This is H again. Okay, bye. Right, so basically it's Odin's brain we have to get from here. Mechanical engineering, network technology. Okay, I don't know which way to go first. Let's go to mechanical engineering first, because that's where we know Roberta and Natalie were headed. Operation Moonshot status board. Right, so this is basically where they were at. Obviously we have to recover the AR data from here. Recovered, there we go. Maybe. Okay, so we don't quite know.
I'll catch up with you. Okay.
Who's making those?
Earlier, when you decided to withhold information from Natalie about her medical skill.
Okay, so we'll just pause that to have a look at what she's looking at. Emergency in effect. Cryogenic facilities active. 3 out of 6 cryopods occupied. We're not quite sure who the third is in there now. Oxygen supply, approximately 20 hours. Okay. To Ventura's Physician Oversight Council, I'd like to inform you of my mindset in the case that this crew does not survive. In the case this crew does not survive the incident aboard Tacoma, I'm fully aware that crew member Kuroshenko's medical scans indicate a chance of survival once subjected to cryogenic status are minimal. However, more humane for Ms. Kuroshenko to expire peacefully in cryosleep than to asphyxiate on a dead station. No, this was my own decision, made of sound mind, and I take all responsibility for better or worse. Ah, so that is Sarah's. Yeah, that is her opinion. She's probably right, to be fair. What have we got here? Andrew Dagyab, thank you. He said take my time and let you know when I'm ready to go into cryo. So maybe Andrew is now in cryo and ready now. If I'm doing this thing, it doesn't make sense to waste any more oxygen dragging my feet. Send our message to everybody who's left awake, but I just wanted to thank you for your patience and guidance, your discretion when I wasn't sure about things. I know lots of people in your shoes would have just said, messed up, I'm not saying that. I don't have time for this. Stick the station admin on me, etc. But I really appreciate your caring. Even if I know, really, I was just trying to fight the inevitable, but I guess maybe that's what we're all doing. Yes, you are. I guess we'll see. Thanks for being my friend. I'm headed to cryo now. So it's Andrew who's gone into cryo, which makes sense because they're not breathing the oxygen. Sarah Burt is making fun of me because my parents were hippies and never got me gene filtered before I was born. Sorry, Nat. Lots of parents don't get their children gene filtered, sometimes for religious reasons. Gene filtered. Sometimes because they're hippies. Well, that'd be why she's got a health issue, I guess, because she wasn't gene filtered. So she has a heart condition. How's work going on the drone? Sorry, don't really focus on this, but making fun of the thing right now. It's the last time you slept. That's beside the point. Okay. Failed. Alright. And that we already know about. Okay, let's go back to what they're saying.
That was to avoid causing her undue stress.
Right.
What if you were unable to make that choice? If you had no choice?
Odin?
I would like to take this opportunity to remind you that Standard Venturas Corporation safety protocol requires all crew to enter cryogenic sleep immediately upon the loss of primary oxygen supply.
What?
As Tacoma Station's medical officer, it is within your power to order all crew to enter cryogenic sleep.
Odin, Nat and Bert are right in the middle of... Oh no.
Sarah, there is a fire suppression device. Sarah, there is a fire suppression device at the south door.
Oh my god.
What's going on?
Are you okay? Can you feel your
Something-
feet and hands? Ew.
Caught fire.
My hip just hurts. Bert?
Something blew up.
Bert! Bert! 1, 2, 3.
Okay,
Bert,
right.
can you
So
hear me?
looks like she was seriously hurt
1,
by whatever happened.
3.
Oh. Okay. Managed
Did
to
it work?
revive her. Okay, so we can't quite tell what's going on.
What will you do now? Then tell me what you are going to do.
Oh my god, Odin. Bert and Nat are injured. The drone is fucked. I'm going to give them a little time to get over the shock, but then we're going into cryo.
Sarah, please listen carefully. I am not telling you what to do, but I am mentioning that there is a door in the network technology module that is normally inaccessible to the crew, and it is true that you could, before proceeding to cryo, investigate that door.
Huh.
What are you telling me here, Odin?
I have told you all that I can.
Yes.
Simple facts, nothing more.
Oh my god, Odin. Are my patients stable?
Yes,
Their conditions won't degrade if I leave them here?
they should not.
Okay.
Nat, is there some door in networking that we can't normally get into?
Yeah, it's Odin's hardware compartment, but we're not allowed direct access. Why?
Where is it?
What have you got on your mind, Doc?
Please, I'm sorry. That fire just burned up a lot of our time.
Here. It's here. In networking. You'll have to go through the maintenance shaft to get there. Here's the technical access code.
Okay.
0809.
You don't
Right.
let her go to sleep. And you don't let her move.
Sarah, what's going on?
I wish I knew. I'm gonna go find out.
Okay, right. That's interesting. So, evidently they never made it off station in this because it caught fire and they had to put the fire out, and so that was a little bit disastrous. So, and then Odin seems to be giving them instructions to actually access his own... I don't know, it's very strange. He was saying to Sarah something about making everybody go into cryo, and then when Sarah said these two are kind of busy in the middle of this, it caught fire. And I don't know, I just get the feeling that Odin is kind of doing all of this. That is just... what is this? That Odin is just kind of, yeah, controlling all of this somehow. I don't know. There's more going on. That means to I. Auto drone docked in service bay. Mechanical malfunction. Electrical failure. Drone misaligned with service lift. Warning. Please notify facility mechanical engineer. Okay. So what else have we got around here before we go running around? Personal quarters. Kind of ran after her, so I've sort of lost a bit where on earth we were before. Workshop, personal quarters. Okay, let's take a look around the drone base. So we know the drone is pretty much wrecked. Grab air filter. No, I don't think we need to grab the air filter. There's a fire, yeah, which is obviously gone because they needed it. Let's have a little look up here. What is this? Expand. Network technician interface, auto drone navigation software, blah. Request update, requested technician override required, accepted, updating auto drone navigation software. Updated to you got hacked by Nat the Brat. Fly me to the moon. Okay, right. Right, okay. So they were updating software as we know, but then something evidently got, I don't know, overloaded. I have no idea. Alright, so we have to go in that direction there, I think. But before we do that, let's take a look at the rest of engineering. So we've got personal quarters there, and we've got the workshop there, and power cell access there. Let's go in power cell access, which has a good view. And it's a right old mess, these engineers, eh? What have we got here? Grab magazine. Well, this is, yeah, Sergio Venturi again, isn't it? The highest good. Yeah, probably not, to be fair. It's not about what's good for the union, it's about what's good for all of us. Yes. And what are you prepared to sacrifice in order to achieve that, Sergio? In this month's exclusive interview, we talked to CEO Sergio Venturi about the future of AI and crew safety in space. Now, Venturis is looking out for all of its people. No. It really wasn't looking out for the people on this ship, on this space station. Okay, Cross, she was married to singer Anne-Marie Coco Chanel. Right, okay. I'm not sure if any of this is going to be particularly relevant to us. We know there's a crossword there, or what is it? Is that a crossword? It's not really a crossword. So grab packet. Yeah, I've no idea why I grabbed that packet. Just checking it out. It's a right mess around here. Look at the state of it. Engineering kind of little hidey hole with cans of things, but I don't think there's anything unless we need. Yeah, if there's a crossword clue that we need to use, because you know there's a clue somewhere that says 7 down or something. Maybe we can come back to there, but otherwise I don't think there's much there. Operation Moonshot status board. EV in cryo, Clive in cryo, Nat manual control software ready, installing into drone. Andrew in cryo. Bert drone life support and manual control hardware ready, powering up drone. Sarah standing by as medical support for cryo procedures. Odin doing AI stuff. Margaret Catwood probably sleeping somewhere. Right, I see what they did with her name there. So, in point of fact, is that how things stand now? Because if that's the case, then 3 of them are in cryo, and the others are still around somewhere? Or is that just out of... It might be outdated. I don't know. Okay, so Workshop. Workshop. Let's see what's going on in here. Not a lot. There's some antlers on the wall. How random. What does this say? Second place, Freedom Republic in Outdoor Games 2082. Roberta Williams. Women's 500-yard bolt action live target. She's a huntsman. She's a marksman. A markswoman, more like. And did she win this one too? Third place, Freedom Republic Outdoor Games 2078. Roberta Women's ungulate category. Righto, okay. Natalie Kuroshenko. And Roberta did that. She did that as well. So actually she's really quite talented. Artist too, isn't she? Hidden depths. Hidden depths these people have got. Hidden talents. Okay, nothing we can look at here apart from a pen. Draw. What is this? This is a trophy. Roberta Williams, runner-up. Freedom Republic Ballistics Invitational 2081. Women's Suppression and Return Fire. What? Sounds like they were shooting at each other. Okay, so she was, yeah, she had some shooting. There go some screws. She had some. This is obviously her little area here, isn't it? As chief engineer, and yeah, she's a markswoman. Whether that turns out to be relevant, goodness knows. Oh, they were married. There we go. Just married, Nat and Bert. In 2086, Fountain of Paradise Spaceport. Fountain of Paradise! Oh my goodness, we know stuff happened in Fountain of Paradise, don't we? We know stuff happened in Fountain of Paradise. That's the place where something happened and something went wrong, and Sarah's blamed for it. Okay, so this is Berta's details, Dallas Bureau of Identification. Contractor, edge, etc. Security rating, mechanic, etc. Okay, so from Venturis Education Retraining Coordinator, Ray Venturis Education Retraining Assistance Application. Contractor Williams, thank you for your interest in Venturis Education and Retraining Assistance Program. Many contractors who received their initial certification via a Venturis unaffiliated correspondence certification program show great interest in education and retraining assistance. That's a little bit big-headed. Unfortunately, per your query, we are unable to provide assistance for students attending educational facilities outside the Venturis educational system. Snobbery and elitism. However, we are prepared to offer EZ repayment or EZ repayment, preferential loyalty rates if you do choose to one of Venturis' official degree programs for your education and retraining needs. Right. I don't like Venturis. I find them, well, self-important is one way of describing it. Elitist as well, it would seem. Okay, let's have a little look here. I don't know what they are. Something technological. Orbital Workers Union. Yeah, okay. Union. Somehow I get the feeling that the union thing is kind of relevant. We have cut marks on here as well. I have no idea what that is. Looks like an engine part. It's got lots of heat sinky type things going on. There's a hat. Lunar Transfer Station Tacoma. Yep. Okay, grab panel. That belongs there, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Okay, that's the height of my sophistication when it comes to mechanics and engineering. There we go. Okay, so I'm not sure if there's anything more to be found in here for the time being. But this is Berta's little cubby hole. She wanted retraining and couldn't get any because Venturis wouldn't accept her as properly educated by the sound of it. But let's head to the personal quarters. This is probably her personal quarters. Nat and Bert's. Yes, I would have thought given being married, they would be in the same place. The bunks are rocking dough now. Yes, okay. Knock loudly here. Okay, they've got a piece of wood to knock on. Righto. I suppose it wouldn't make a lot of noise if you knocked on, yeah, on the walls here. Okay, so this is Nat and Bert's place, and they ain't the tidiest souls. And one of them smokes at least. The bin does not have anything in it that's going to educate us. Let's see. Food, plates. Yeah, I don't think we need to look at those either. Is there anything in that bucket? No, there isn't. Okay, this is technically Bert's place. AR data. Alrighty. Let's hope it's not X-rated. Probably not. Now, what do we say here now? Because somebody keeps telling us things when we do this. Not this time. Okay, what we've got here. Captured 3 months ago. She's looking at something there. I have no idea what it actually is. It's a picture of something. Let's see. And that's corrupted. That. Prepared for you by Indra. Singaporean Schools of Art and Design. Okay, returning an international students program. Of course, she can draw, can't she? Maybe she wanted to retrain in art. The advisory AI for all of Southeast Asia. Roberta Indra has found a number. Indra have found a number of options for you. I've decided to provide my top 3 picks for your profile. Here are your recommended schools of art and design: the Nanyang Academy of Fine Arts, Singapore's oldest and most renowned arts academy, operating for more than 150 years. You'll be joining the ranks of some of Singapore's most renowned artists, and learning from masters. Financial assistance would be more difficult. Ventures Vocational Retraining Academy of Singapore. The option of VRAS are many. Degree tracks are offered in everything from culinary arts to plumbing. Oh, okay. Singapore Community. Okay, so she was looking to retrain in the arts, but Venturis would have none of that, not from their point of view. Messaging that, holy crap, I was digging around in Venturis' service for some stuff for Sarah, found a bunch of exec level meeting records in an unsecured depot and pulled some highly confidential board member, anonymized accountant, I have no idea, 987. You assured us the Venturis belt would be hosting passengers by the new year. The idea was blah, failed, and we're down to 18 points, down 18 points a month. And Sergio Venturi himself says Council Member Chun had everything under blah. Board member anonymized. Okay, so there's a few board members who are anonymous. Expletive you. That's Venturi. Excuse me, I interrupted. Shut up. Shut the up. If the Venturis belt isn't operational, bringing in record profits by the next OSEP. Board member, I worked for your father, I knew your grandfather, they were great men. This is your last chance to pull their legacy out of the fire, fix it. Looks like we're not the only ones unhappy with old Sergio's performance lately. Yes, in point of fact, it seems likely that Sergio was in the doo-doo, basically. He was in trouble, and he was he was basically under pressure, shall we say, to get this place performing regardless, and therefore anything that happened here was almost certainly his fault, because he was pushing the boat out where he shouldn't have, and pushing people to do things when he perhaps shouldn't have. So looks like Roberta is actually painting this. Yeah, that's it, she's recreating it, so that's what she's doing here. She's painting, put back in light, which is quite cool. Not a medium I've tried myself. Okay, let's see what they have to say. It's paused. Okay, play.
All right.
Okay, I don't think this is going to tell us very much, really, is it? Nat's basically just saying, good going, that looks great, Berta. And she's painting, that's it. That's all you get. Okay, so Berta is has hidden depths. She's an artist and a marksman, and and messy as anything. And then we have a magazine on there, which is Marcus, you've been waiting for this. All fan questions interview with Marcus. It's finally here. You ask, Marcus answers. Now, was Marcus wasn't the one who died, was he? Because I know certainly one of them died. Veiny Johnny, what? Taurus folks tend to be serious and caring at the same time. They're really soft, even though they might seem no nonsense on the outside. Taurus also decided business. Johnny has a lot of irons in the fire, along with extensive volunteer work and a manning workout schedule. He currently manages 2 Vocaloid groups, a ska band and the solo singer-songwriter Binti. Okay, I have no idea if that is really going to teach us anything whatever. Is there anything around here? Grab lid. And in there is what? No thanks. Okay. Whatever that is, we'll just leave it right where it is, shall we? And make no further comments. I didn't see that. Alrighty. So, here we have a bathroom with nothing particularly helpful in it. What is this? I'm not sure I want to know. Yeah, okay, that's fine. And wipes. Yeah, okay. And yeah, they just have the toiletries that you'd expect in a bathroom because they all seem to have them. There is a window seat, there's a tea bag, and a bottle of something. Toronto, 2 distillations, 1 year aged rye whiskey. Okay, and then maybe there's something to help us out around here, I'm not sure. Lactea, lactase enzyme. And then the sinus stuff they all have. And then a load of books and things, and some wrappers, and duct tape, and some socks. And this says, 360-degree beautiful views distinguish 2089's offshore garden city habitations. Ruby level apartments feature the full AR controlled amenities, subsidized desalinated water, and village exclusive beach access. Okay, so that's that is what Nat and Roberta were really wanting to do, wasn't it? They really wanted to go and get one of these apartments. That is what they were doing this gig for, to get enough money, credits or whatever, in order to be able to do that. Yeah, to get one of those to live in. So that was their dream. So there we go, folks. I don't think there's anything much more in here. We've got a couple of coins there, but that's it for in there. Okay. That's their personal quarters. Do we have anything else in here? Drone bay, workshop, power cell access. We went in there first. So I guess the only thing to do now really is to go through here where Sarah was headed. And we need this, don't we? Let me see if I can remember what this actually was. Error. Passcode required. Yep, I didn't write it down. So what we're going to have to do here is rewind.
Go through the shaft to get. Here's the technical access code.
0809. Voila. There we go. 0809. I knew there was an 8 in there and a 0. 0809. Gotcha. Here we go. This is dark and foreboding, isn't it? Oh my wordy. Okay. This is reminding me of Soma just a slightly little bit. Okay, so why would Odin give us access to his own brain or some such? I have no idea. Press to recover AR data. Alrighty, well, let's do that. See if we get anything prompting us and saying anything just here. No, we don't. It's Natalie listening to some groovy music whilst doing I don't know what. Reading, probably, let's face it. Use cigarettes, she's having a fag break and reading To Her Is Human, possibly. the Starbender cycle. Or possibly she was reading this magazine here. Hit the books with AI gems. Thousands of AI specialists have found the smartest path to career advancement. Supplemental training. Okay. Or maybe she was doing this quiz or whatever it is, asking these questions to your AI. Always ask why they answered the way they did. That music's a little loud. Crew member mentions that she's been stealing low-value company property. Okay, so you have to answer. You have to ask the AI these things. So I'm not quite sure why she was asking questions of the AI like that. Maybe she thought there was something the matter with it, or maybe it was just something, you know, to do in her spare time. I have no idea. But I do get this sense, one way or another, that a couple of people did actually think that maybe possibly there was something wrong with Odin, or maybe they were thinking about a different AI. Maybe somebody knew about the problem that Sarah had. Find out, what was it, a fountain paradise, where the AI screwed up and she was meant to carry the can in order to save Venturis, and she wouldn't do it. So it's entirely possible that this space station was, in point of fact, a death sentence for all crew, all hands on board. But who knows? And who knows how the story ends, because at the moment it looks like only 3 of them are in cryo. What happened to the others? I have no idea. We don't know. Maybe we'll find out. Maybe the truth will lie beyond that corner. But for now, folks, I think we've had a long enough episode, and we will leave the rest until later. You never know. This isn't a very long game. We may only have 1 episode left, or maybe 2. I don't honestly know. But I hope you've enjoyed this one. If you have, you know what to do. Hit that like button, and also feel free to leave your comments. And until the next episode, keep gaming, stay happy, and bye-bye for now.